Hi, I'm John Munro from Lacey's Conveyancing Department, and this is my colleague Becky. Becky's going to endeavour to give you a brief summary of the conveyancing process. Every transaction is different, and so every single transaction throws up its own foibles, but Becky, could you please talk us through the process?
Yeah, of course. Well, first of all, we have the contract pack at the start. So if we're acting for a seller, then we need to prepare lots of documentation which we can send to the buyer's solicitors. They will then review that and raise any inquiries and continue to carry out their searches. If we're acting for a buyer, then we receive those documents in, and that's when we need to start looking through the paperwork, initiating our searches and making sure we raise any questions which might affect the buyer's decision to proceed. Once everybody's happy with that, then we move on to the process of exchange, which is where the buyer or seller is legally bound to complete. They usually will provide a deposit, and that's which will be held with the solicitors, and at that time a date for completion will be agreed between the parties, so everyone can know when they're sort of getting ready to move. So on completion day is when the final part of the process happens and the monies change hands and the buyers and sellers can put their keys into the estate agents or collect them if they're buying. After that's happened, they can enjoy their new home. We still have a bit of work to do in the background to deal with registration, especially on a purchase. And we deal with an application to the land registry to make sure that the property is registered into the new buyer's names.
That's great. Thank you very much. It is a complicated process, and as I say, every transaction is different, but we're here to help all of our clients through the process and make sure they're updated and understand where they are in the stages of the transaction.